Saints back in action this Saturday at St Mary's against Burnley in the Premier League. This is the predicted starting 11. Starting in the sticks then with Fraser Forster. Maybe not a popular choice for some of you. Been taking a lot of stick and a lot of criticism recently. But what do you do with a goalkeeper that's got low on confidence and is potentially rock bottom? Alex McCarthy, maybe not pushing enough for competition, but what do you do? Fraser Forster retains his place. Into the back four then, starting off at right back, Cedric Soares has to be starting every single game and potentially at fault for that game. That goal against Brighton, Glenn Murray peeling off the back of Cedric, maybe not getting off the ground too much, but Cedric, undoubtedly one of our best right backs in the football club. Into the centre back pairing then, and last weekend we saw the first Dutch combination of the season at centre back, Virgil van Dijk and Wesley Hu, and I think that will happen again against Burnley. We have to see that Dutch combination flourish for the rest of the season, and undoubtedly those two are our best centre back choices. Finishing off the back four then with Ryan Bertrand, once again gets called up to the England squad to play the next friendlies against Germany and Brazil, and looks like he's maybe number one for that jersey with England. Definitely number one for the jersey with Saints, and if you look at the back four, that is our best available defence. And outside of the top four, maybe top five teams, that's got to be up there in one of the best defences in the league. Into midfield then, and last weekend we saw a 4-1-4-1 formation. I think we'll see that again. So Oriol Romeu will be sitting in and holding that midfield in the anchor in the middle of the park. Mario Lemina has been ruled out once again, and on his Instagram story last week he posted a picture with a big brace and a big strap around his ankle, so it looks like he may be out for maybe 2-3 weeks, pushing 4 weeks. But it's a massive blow nonetheless. So let's go out wide then into the right-hand side of the park, and I've got Dusan Tadic on my prediction right here. Maybe not lighting up the Premier League like we've seen, a few seasons ago, but he's slowly regaining confidence, taking on the players, and like Forster, he's a bit of a scapegoat at the moment. Dusan Tadic, give him an assist, give him a goal, and he'll be right up there, flowing and taking players on as he usually does. Into the middle of the park then, and last week we saw Stephen Davis in that hole with James Ward-Prowse, and you know what? I'm going to go with that again. So Stephen Davis with James Ward-Prowse. First of all, Stephen Davis, what a week he's had. Scored the goal against Brighton, huge on confidence, and then a few days later he picks up that MBE from Prince William, and he's got to be on a high right now. Continuing that form against Burnley would be absolutely brilliant. And alongside him then, James Ward-Prowse hitting that post, a wonderful free kick against Brighton. Unlucky not to get on the score sheet, but I think he deserves a chance in the first team. Take his chance whilst Lemina is injured. There are possibilities in Pierre-Emile Højbjerg. I was impressed by him when he came on for the last 5 or 6 minutes against Brighton. And naturally, you could say Højbjerg is that physical replacement for Lemina in the middle of the park. Hopefully, we'll see Højbjerg on the pitch once again against Burnley. And finishing off the midfield, then I'm going to go with an unpopular choice again, Nathan Redmond. Again, another scapegoat in the squad at the moment alongside Tadic and Forster. But what can you do about Redmond? Again, just like Fraser Forster, low on confidence. Redmond just needs a goal. He's picked up a few assists this season somehow. But Redmond, I think, will start ahead of Boufal. I think Boufal probably just an impact player. And finishing off the starting 11 then on his own up top, I'm going to go with Manolo Gabbiadini. Austin was ruled out last week with a knock. Long came on for the last 5 or 6 minutes as an impact sub yet again, but I'm sure we'll see Long stretch that game against Burnley. Hopefully Gabby can get on the score sheet and add his 3 goals already this term. And finishing off with my score prediction then, and I've taken a look at the odds, and Ladbrokes are offering at the moment Saints to win 1-0 at 17-4. Seems like a bit of a favourite, but Burnley will come down here. They will come down to soak up the pressure, hit us on the counter-attack, get those balls to Chris Wood, and Sam Vokes will always be up for those aerial duels with Van Dijk and Hoot. So it's going to be tight. I'm going to stick my neck on the line and go 1-0 Saints. That wraps it up then for the predicted starting 11. Let me know what you think of the team in below. Do you think Redmond deserves a start? What do you do with Fraser Forster? Let me know in below. Leave us your likes, your comments, and subscribe for more.